Hey, what's up with you guys? This is Irfan here from smartincubator.com and welcome to another breakdown video. In today's video, I'm gonna break down three trades, or two I think, 2 to 3 trades that happened this morning, Thursday, May 26th. I wanna show you exactly why it happened, guys. You know, the more you're watching these videos on my channel, the better you understand this beautiful strategy to trade Forex. Just dump everything else you learned and stick with this one, and I can guarantee you, I can certainly guarantee you that you get results. Just watch a few of the videos, go implement them, go backtest them yourself, to see how it works on 5-minute time frame, 15-minute, whatever time frame that you're trading on. I'm a scalper. I trade during New York session. I trade on 5-minute and 15-minute time frame because I want to be done for the day. I don't want to stare at the charts for 2 hours, 3 hours. You don't have to do that. I never done that. Like, you know, in the first 2 years when I started trading. But after that, when I got to know this strategy, oh my god, man, everything is so much easier. And I can guarantee you, you can get the same results. So without any further ado, let's get into the trades that I noticed this morning on GJ, NAS 100 and EURUSD, but I'm gonna start with NAS 100, guys. I'm gonna start with GBPJPY on 5-minute time frame. So I'm gonna delete everything and then start from scratch because I want to show you what happened at 8 in the morning New York Eastern Standard Time when New York session opened. So as you know, I always wake up around New York session, which is 8 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, and I start looking for high probability supply and demand zones. So the first high probability demand zone that we have is this one. If you don't know what they are, go check out the video that I'm going to put above this video, the definition of them. I'm not going to waste any time here because I talked about them so many times, God knows how many times, but it's been so many times. And this is the first high probability demand zone that we have. The second one could be this one, but the reason I'm kind of hesitant about this one is because when you have two back-to-back bearish candles to identify high probability demand zone, and if I want to take these two, you see that there's no gap between this candle that came out of the box and the next candle after that. So I need to take the last one to kind of see any gap, but as I said, it's too close to our support level, so I'm not really willing to actually identify it as a high probability demand zone, but I did it anyways. So the first thing that happened was this: GBPJPY came down, didn't respect this zone. I deleted it immediately, and then it started forming this high probability supply zone because there is a gap, and then we have this candle right here. See, it's a very beautiful one. It's a very beautiful setup that happened right here. As I said, my prediction was kind of correct, and the reason is that it respected this. It actually came out a little bit, so it means that it's invalid. But something cool happened. Look at this. If I cover the entire candle, not the last two, the last one, you see that this candle literally came out of the box, so it made it invalid. But it would still be a profitable trade. I personally wouldn't take it because it's against my rule. When it invalidates a zone, then I need to just delete it like this. I just need to delete it and forget about it. But if I wanted to take the trade, you see that it would be a profitable trade, one-to-one, beautiful one. But since we have this high probability supply zone, now you know that okay, you can probably take this trade if you put your sell stop here and your stop loss above the zone, and one-to-one right here, or whatever we want to take, and then you see that it would be a profitable trade as well. At least you know that nothing is against your rules, and that's what matters the most. But if I wanted to take this buy trade here, it would be completely out of my trading rules because the zone didn't get respected. This high probability demand zone didn't get respected, and I could expect that. The reason is that I need to take the last two candles as a high probability demand zone, and as you know, there's no gap in between, so there's no high probability demand zone in the beginning. There's a low probability demand zone, and we don't trade low probability demand and supply zones. So that's why this candle literally disrespected this zone, and then it was completely out. So whereas this trade, it would be a way better one because it respected my zone, and I could easily put my stop loss, sell stop here, or even here, even if I miss the first one, and this would be my one-to-one. But as I said, I need to just calm down further to take my profit, and it literally happened. Look at this. it tapped my TP, it smashed my TP, and then reversed towards upside. And if I wanted to, you know, set my stop loss to break even, I would have got stopped out. But still, if I wait for this candle and then take my trade, it still would have been profitable. This is the first trade on GBPJPY, guys, and then you see that, you know, it formed this high probability demand zone right here. So we need to wait for the price. Still didn't tap. Just, you know, shout up, because as you know, there's still a space. So it didn't tap my zone, and then it just shout up. Boom. So this is how it happened on GBPJPY, and it keeps creating lower lows and lower highs, high probability supply zone, high probability demand zone. Now we have two gaps right here. The first one is this one, the second one is this one. So let's get into NAS 100, guys. NAS 100 was a really cool trade that I personally liked, and it was this one. If I do a replay, I don't want to go too far back because you know what this story is like. So it's 8 in the morning, but right now it's 8:30. And we identified this high probability demand zone here. The last two bearish candles, we take them, we cover the entire candles. This is the first candle that shot up, that actually got out of the zone, and the next candle after that never tapped into this zone. So that's why there's a gap between this candle and this zone right here. So this gap makes this zone a high probability demand zone, and this is the first candle that literally tapped into the zone. So there are two scenarios. Whether you put your bias stop here, which is really odd, and we don't do that because otherwise our TP would have been here, and it's too far from everything, even from the latest resistance level. So I'm not personally doing it. So the next candle that formed was this candle right here, which I kind of liked, because I know that this is the first candle that tapped into their zone, and the buyers pushed the price towards upside. So it means that there's a power from buyers, and it respected the demand zone. So it makes way more sense to put your bias stop here, and also you can put your stop loss below this candle or this candle right here. See, it still makes sense to take a one-to-one trade, and you can definitely do that by doing it. See how easy it is, guys? I can promise that even if you take only one-to-one trades, and you really do it consistently every single day, it's gonna be life-changing. 10 pips, 12 pips, 13 pips, 15 pips, whatever it is, if it's consistent, it's gonna be a lot of money over time. But you know, these days I trade with Gold EA Incubator. I don't trade with Gold EA Incubator. Gold EA Incubator trades for me, and then it's just a passive kind of income. I don't actively trading myself anymore. I used to, but you know, if I want to pass any FTMO challenge, if I want to do something, I trade manually, but Gold EA Incubator does everything for me. And these are the results. You know, this is the $3,000 account. We deposited another $4,000. The profit is $1,403 on this $3,000 account, and we are up 136%, completely hands-free. I didn't trade it manually. It was done by Gold EA Incubator. This is the second account. $3,000. This is scaled because we deposited more money, and the profit is $856. See, 25th, 48.24%, and this is how it's done, guys. It's very beautiful. You know, when you're trading, you know, completely hands-free like that, the profits taste way better. So this is NAS 100. The last trade is EURUSD that I want to show you exactly what happened. It's very, very self-explanatory, guys, because if you know the technique, then you know everything. So this is exactly what happened. This is the first high probability demand zone that we noticed. And then the second one is this one right here. Why? Because this is the last bearish candle. And if I cover the entire candle, you see that this is the first candle that got out of the box. The next candle after that never tapped in the zone. So there's a gap between this candle and this zone right here. So it's a high probability demand zone. So you just wait for the price to tap into your zone, and then you see that this is what happens. This is the first candle that tapped into your zone. Then it makes sense to put your bias stop above the previous candle and your stop loss below the previous candle, and then your TP right here, or one-to-one, whatever you want to take. And you see that it literally smashed the TP quickly. See how easy it is? Only using high probability supply and demand zones. It's 80% accurate, not saying 100%. I gotta stop out a lot using this strategy, but 80% winning rate is a really good one by just knowing where to take your entry, which is sniper entry like this. You literally put your buy stop or sell stop loss as tight as possible, and then your TP right here, and this is a very clear resistance level with a bunch of liquidity above the zone. So it means that there's so many sellers here and here who took their sell position around this area and left their stop losses above the zone, which is this one, above the level. So this is a resistance level with a bunch of liquidity around it. And instead of taking a sell trade here, we are taking our TP here. So we literally take our buy position here, stop loss here, our TP here. We are done for the day. 1-to-1, smash the TP. That's it, guys. That's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this breakdown. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so next time when I upload a video, you'll get notified. And if you want to trade completely hands-free, check out smartyincubator.com. I'm gonna leave a link below in the description. You can grab your license, and then after that, install it on your account, send us your account number, and then we'll manually activate it for you. And then you can finally automate every single process in trading and trade completely hands-free. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and see you on the other side.